Jack Alvin Moore, known by most people as Alvy Moore, was born December 5, 1921 in Vincennes, Indiana, Knox County. Father Ray Moore and mother Elsie Baker. Vincennes-born Alvy Moore visited Vincennes on July 11, 1970, and Mayor Lawson had officially designated July 11 as Alvy Moore Day. Following an intimate luncheon with George Lane and Mayor Earl Lawson and their wives, they toured Vincennes on a Trailblazer train. The tour included a routing on Main Street at approximately 2 p.m. from 6th Street to 1st so that area people may greet Alvy Moore. Then later, Alvy Moore and his wife were guests at the Bruceville Rod and Gun Club for dinner, after which the premiere of his new movie, Witchmaker, will be shown at the new Plaza Theater. Again, Alvy Moore visited Vincennes, the place of his birth, on the weekend of June 26 and 27th of 1976. Mr. Moore was greeted at the Lawrenceville-Vincennes Airport terminal gate by Mayor Alan Clark, who presented him with a key to the city. Also welcoming him were the Knox County Special Police, Honor Guard, and about 60 other people. Alvy says, "I'm very flattered and very honored. I don't know what to say. I usually have a lot of jokes prepared." He and his wife, Carolyn, and 2 daughters flew in from Van Nuys, California, on a $1.4 million Learjet loaned free by Wayne Thompson of Triple T Incorporated. Vincennes natives George Lane and Vincennes architect Wayne Donovan accompanied the star and his family to Vincennes on the jet. Most of the crowd arrived early to prepare for Moore's arrival. "Welcome home, Alvy," signs were posted either on windshields or carried in hand, mimeographed sheets to cure the crowd in singing "Hello, Alvy" to the "Hello, Dolly" melody. Included in the group were Fire Chief Bill Rose, Police Chief James Dotson, Knox County Sheriff Casper Mamering, City Councilman Jess Perryman, the Addams Family Gospel Singers, and Bill Foster, President of the Festival Association. The young girl wondered about Moore's visit as she was talking to a friend. "It seems awfully strange to have a star like that come to a place like this," she said. When Moore approached the terminal gate, several people began snapping pictures as he focused his camera on them. He bent down and kissed the hand of each female he was introduced to as he circulated through the crowd. Several of Moore's relatives from the Vincennes area was present, including his son, whom he had a hard time recognizing because he hadn't seen him in about a year. He said, "I certainly know my own son, but you look different from when I saw you last," Moore said. His son is now a Kokomo resident, Jerry Moore, 23, who is married and has 2 children. While Moore circulated through the crowd and autographed song sheets and welcome home Alvy signs, he thanked Lane for the festival's invitation to Vincennes. He said there were several reasons he was glad to come, including, "There's a lot of friends that I wish could see me now because a lot of them think I'm a failure." Lane told the crowd about Moore's personal appearances scheduled that night at the New Moon Theater for the premiere of his new movie, A Boy and His Dog. "I'm not apologizing, but I just want you to know that it's an R-rated adult science fiction picture, and a lot of the proceeds will be going to the VU Scholarship Fund. You don't have to stay. If you just want to come in, throw up, and leave, that's okay," Moore said. After visiting with the crowd for about an hour, he and his family were driven to the Holiday Inn in a limousine furnished by Gardner's Funeral Home. Moore spent Saturday as guest of honor at the Freedom Festival Parade in Evansville and is attending the bicentennial activities today in Oaktown. Alvy Moore, veteran actor, best remembered for his role as County Agent Hank Kimball on the long-running television series Green Acres. Moore, who was especially known for his comedic roles, he co-starred with Eddie Albert and Eva Gabor in a popular CBS series from 1965 to 1971. Also a familiar face because of his work in commercials, Moore had a guest role in more than 30 series. Also a familiar face because of his work in commercials, Moore had a guest role in more than 30 series including Newhart, Hill Street Blues, Fantasy Island, The Waltons, Little House on the Prairie, How the West Was Won, The Beverly Hillbillies, Love American Style, Playhouse 90, Daniel Boone, Evening Shade, and Frasier. Before settling into his career in television, Moore found Hollywood a tough place to get a job in the waning years of the old studio system of hiring actors on contract. "Several times I have been on the verge of giving up acting entirely and dedicating myself to manufacturing," Moore told the Times in 1954. At that time, he was a partner in a wrought iron foundry that specialized in tile top tables. Trained at the Pasadena Playhouse, Moore had some early success on stage. He replaced David Wayne as Ensign Pulver on Henry Fonda in the Broadway hit Mr. Roberts. Moore also found work in regional and summer theaters. He appeared in a score of motion pictures, including A Boy and His Dog, which he helped produce. Other roles here were in Susan Slept Here, The Wackiest Ship in the Army, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, No Business Like Show Business, and War of the Worlds. Born in Vincennes, Indiana, and reared in Terre Haute, Moore studied drama at Indiana State Teachers College. He served in the Marines during World War II and was involved in the key battle of Iwo Jima. Moore was married to Carolyn Moore. They had 2 daughters, Janet Moore and Allison Moore, both of Sherman Oak, California, 1 son, Barry Moore, of Little Rock, California, 4 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild. Alvy Moore passed away at 75 in Palm Desert, Riverside, California, on May 7, 1997.